this is. Okay, it's time for roll call. My name is Teacher Libby. And I am going to now take attendance. I'm going straight to the top. Okay, the best student, because it's showing up first on my StreamYard attendance, is Sugar Darlin. Are you still present, Sugar Darlin? I'm happy to see you. Amanda, how are you? Steffi's in the house. Snooper 77, Color Storm. Caitlin, how are you, darling? Did you do your homework? I see you're on time tonight, unlike myself. But that's the benefit of being the teacher. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for holding it down before I got here. Crazy girl, how you doing? Good to see you. I am 911. Hello, hello. Monarch, how are you? Oh, we will be watching some of the Missing But Not Forgotten. I'm so glad you brought that up. Did you look at my lesson plan, you sneaky peach? Sugar Darling, okay. Amy Sparks, how you doing? Good to see you. Scrolling. Taking, rolling. Ocean's Daughter, welcome. Kelly Strom, how you doing? I think I already said hi to you. I don't know. Betty Jo Day, are you here? Please move to the front of the class. I see that you didn't bring your glasses today, and I want you to be able to see the board. Thank you. Sword of the Spirit. Could you please collect the unsharpened pencils and get them sharpened up for us? Thank you. Sherry, welcome. No, I'm sorry, Phoenix. You may not have a restroom pass at this time. CD, what up? KW, how ya doing? Yes, Gannon, I know. I feel bad for Gannon too. Again, Pink Butterfly, hello. Pink Butterfly, did you know that it's picture day? I need you to go fix your hair, please. Thank you. Otherwise, you're going to have to get retakes, and no one wants to do that. Elizabeth, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Michelle streamed it as a maybe, but not a definitely. I didn't think it was wise. She is smart. We'll have to come back to that. Hey, Nikki. Hello, Inga Inez. Could you have an easier name next time? Just kidding. Your name is lovely. I just don't know how to say names. Libby has to get a hall pass to come in because she is like, oh, no. Mm-mm. Hello, Lisa. What up? Annette. Oh, no, Apple. No. See, this is where I have to draw the line. Paranormal craziness. Hey. Cooter. Are you here? Cooter. Fonda wants to borrow your eraser. Please be kind and allow it. Hi, Carrie Lawson. Hello, Sherry. Whoa, it just is skipping. It's skipping all over the place. I don't even know where I am. Holly Love, Nikki, Kevin, hello. No, it's not lunchtime. And if anyone asks again, you're going to wait 10 minutes before we go and all of the fried chicken is going to be gone. Meito, how you doing? Kim Snapalapagas, I love your name, I guess. Norma, hello. Margaret, pick you for what, hon? Do you want to be the line leader today? You're looking lovely in your little pink dress and your saddle shoes, my dear. Sky Z, hello. Layla Love, how y'all doing? Always Love, hello. Disney Connie, okay. Fast and Pray. Oh, I love that name. Zona's in the house. And yes, I did have to say it like that. Don't come at me. Jalen, how you doing? Oh, I like that puppy on your, I always forget what that's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Is it time for wine? Obviously, yeah. And I forgot to tell you that smoking is allowed in my class. All right, did I miss anyone? I'll be damned. Donnie tried to play house with me in the bathroom. Oh, shoot. Okay, you know what? That, Donnie, Donnie, that is not appropriate, nor will it be tolerated. I need you to go to the, what's that lady? Who's that lady where you go when you're naughty in school? Not the principal. The headmistress. I need you to go to the headmistress office because I do believe that your parent signed permission to use corporal punishment. Mm-hmm. Did you know they still try to do that? No joke. I literally had a client tell me today that their principal wanted her to sign permission for them to paddle her child. I said, I would like to see a copy of that form, please. Thank you. Okay, so we'll see what turns up with that. That's insanity. Oh, they do it here in Tennessee. Oh my gosh. That's unbelievable. I am flabbergasted. That's bananagrams. Yes, I filled out all my kids' school paperwork and that was in there. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Oh, you get those papers. Okay. Yeah, I would like to know where y'all live where they do that. Because where I live on Earth, we don't do that anymore. Okay, maybe I live on a different planet. Maybe on Earth it's very common and where I live. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Nikki. She said, what the hell? Nobody is paddling my child. I wish they would, right? Lord. Okay, well, I've chatted you up quite extensively, so I think we better get back to the lesson plan, which I'm going to tell you is completely jacked up tonight because I had a plan and that plan was derailed and therefore it's all jacked up. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to punt and you're going to either hang with me or you're going to say sayonara. And that's just how that's going to go. And I'm not going to talk like this the rest of the time because you probably don't like it. Or do ya? Tell me if you like it or not. Hi, Capricorn. How you doing? Hello, Rhonda. How is Nita? I did hear from her via text today, and she seems fine, but I haven't been able to talk with her. Okay. Hi, Dusty Blue. Okay. So listen. The first thing that I need to do is come correct, okay? Because I did, on my last stream, I dropped a bomb. I dropped a microphone. And I do need to clarify one little tidbit, which could be significant, or maybe it doesn't mean all that much. So I told you that a red truck is owned by the sheriff, okay, of Hawkins County. Now, the only mistake that I made in what I told you is that when you check the VIN, it will come up that it originally was produced in the color white. Now, that was in 1996. I have no way of knowing or verifying myself what color it is now or when the sheriff purchased it. What I know is that it's registered to him now, and that when it was made, it was white. And I know that he owns it now. Okay? So that be that. Hello, Starry Night. What else did I see come in here? Hi, Ty. Oh, okay. What was that?
The charger.
Okay. Blair Bush Project. Interesting name. Interesting. What's that thing called? Never mind. Who cares? Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to share. Hi, Electric. Hi, Kevin. Yes, you did. You helped me tremendously, Kevin B. You surely did. Thank you so very much. Yeah, absolutely, Zona. The only thing is, and I'm not saying that. I'm just putting it out there that the sheriff of Hawkins County owns that make and model of truck, 1996, and what they said was mid to late 90s, I believe. So that falls right in there. And that's all I'm saying. It's not a big area. So it could be nothing. It could be something. I don't know. But nothing's looking right in Hawkins County. Okay. So I'm going to share a screen, and I'm not even sure. Let's go ahead and watch together the video put out by Missing But Not Forgotten, because I haven't watched the latest one yet. And I want to hear about these shocking clues. So we will be the judge of that, Miss Thang. I did appreciate the other video that she did, with the exception of the stuff about True, because I don't believe it. Anywho, you should check out her channel. It is linked in my description. And here we go.
Whatever I label this video. All right. So let's go ahead and get started onto this. So this girl right here, I will tell you her first name, but not her last, Nikki. I was on Facebook yesterday doing some investigations, and I realized that this girl was on this creepy man's Facebook, the man with all the creepy pictures. All right. She was on his Facebook. He posted this. She has been charged with aggravated child abuse and neglect in Kingsport. All right. So I'll click on her to go find out a little more about her. And this is on her page, the first post. And if you look into these photos, that's Summer and her brothers. That's Summer. Okay. Now, yeah, Candus could have just took the little girl birthday present. But what is Candus doing hanging out with somebody that has been charged with child abuse and neglect? That was a shock to me when I saw that, you all. So then I dig a little more and show you this. And this is that girl's boyfriend. Okay. He says he's from Virginia, but he lives in Kingsport. All right. That was the first alarming thing, because so many people have moved from New York and Virginia and Wisconsin down here to Rogersville and Kingsport.
Okay, so I just had to address what she just said about what is Candus doing hanging out with somebody who's been charged with child abuse and neglect? And my answer to that is exactly, KBB, you come up here to the front of the class right now. That is exactly what I was going to say. Great job. Great job. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's it. Birds of a feather flock together. So was anybody shocked by that or nah? Because aren't we pretty sure that Candus falls within that same category? Yes, I think we are.
Sport where grandmother and Candus and all of them are. And I'm starting to wonder if Dawn's house was a sex trafficking house. You guys, it really does seem like it. It really does. But yeah, this guy, I wanted to show y'all this stuff. I went into the comments on this picture, and he had gotten this truck and painted it. It was red, as you can see, because you see it there on the fender, on the top of it and everything where it was red. All right, well, he painted it, and he's trying to change it and get it all painted, trying to change the fender. Okay, well, then I seen this comment from this guy that said, "That's one sexy ride. I wonder where you got it." Now, how, that's just weird. Nobody says that. I wonder where you got it. Like, seriously. And he didn't reply to that guy, but he did reply in the comments, kind of let everybody know what this guy's talking about. And he said, from my buddy in Northern Virginia, LOL. Now, the LOL on the end made me think that that's not true. Okay. So let's just keep that in mind.
Okay, I swear I'm not trying to be an a-hole. I'm just answering your questions. So where it says, ooh, that's a sexy ride. I wonder where you got it, LOL. Immediately what I thought of was, well, he probably got it from that person who made that comment. And they live in Virginia. Yeah. Does anyone see that? How that would probably be what's happening? And again, I swear I'm not being an a-hole. I just don't think that it's any type of red flag. Okay? Okay.
And I noticed his last name, or his name, they call him Junior. Now, I don't know if his first name is the real first name on here, because I'm having a hard time finding out anything on this guy. All right, now look at this. This picture was in that man's Facebook. The guy with all the creepy pictures. The creepy man with all the alarming pictures, in other words, of the children. This was in his photo album. Now, do you see who this is? Allison's mom. And look at this little kid with a cigarette. She should be ashamed of herself. She looks like she's tickled to death about it. That is sad. So sad. Pretty sure grandmother, I don't know if anybody knows this or not, but Allison's mom was also charged with child abuse and neglect and all of that. She's not supposed to be around children. Well, I don't know if she's not supposed to be around them, but I know she ain't supposed to be around them alone. All right. So let's go farther down. And
Okay, so I'm not co-signing on anything that she just said. I have no idea if that is true about Allie's mom. I don't know if this woman has receipts or not. I'm just responding to what I'm watching. And I did watch the earlier video that she referenced with that weird looking guy. I'm going to show you him in a minute. And he does have a lot of very sketchy photos of children, little girls, who have shaved heads, frankly. And it's a little bit bananas. So let's see what else she says. But I just wanted to say that I have no idea if what she's saying about Allie's mom is substantiated or not. Okay.
here is another picture that I found on that Nikki girl's Facebook. Now, guys, you see who these kids are, right? Go to my last video. You will see these children. And they were on that man's Facebook with all the creepy photos. These are the kids. Now, I've seen these kids in four different Facebooks, but they are all associated with Allison and Hunter and Candus and all of them. Okay. Now, this is that guy that's dating the Nikki girl that was charged with the aggravated child abuse. Here's the creepy guy. Now, he had these kids on his Facebook, and then I found them on her Facebook. I also found them on another girl's Facebook, which is really weird. This picture I just found last night on this guy's Facebook. Now, I wasn't sure if this was a child. It don't look like a child to me, but just to be on the safe side, I blurred her out. I did want to leave a little there at the bottom so that you could see, what's going on here. This was alarming to me. I just don't know who would take a picture like that. Not only take a picture like that, but it's not very clear what's going on.
I am alarmed. I am definitely alarmed by that picture. Who does that? I don't know. Are we reading into it? Because she's setting it up that way, setting up some, kind of narrative that something nefarious is going on. I don't know. But it's a person leaning over a bucket. And I believe throwing up. Who and why do you take a picture of that? And this is the same dude who had pictures of kids that literally looked passed out. Yeah, just
And normally when you're taking a picture that's not very clear what's going on, then you're trying to hide something, right? All right. This, that guy that I was telling y'all that was really weird, he was friends with this guy. And I don't know why I clicked on the guy, but for some reason I did. And come to find out, that guy was following me. And that's weird. But yeah, he's from New York and he lives in Kingsport, Tennessee. And he studied mafia wars. I thought that was weird. But that's this guy. And he was following me. Also, I want to show y'all this. Look how she's looking at Allison. Little Summer.
I just want to say regarding how Allie's mom was looking at her, maybe she just has resting bee face. No, Zona, they're not classy. No, not at all. The guy keeps passing, did something to Summer. I don't know, but what really creeps me out, y'all, and I don't know if you watched Donna's video. A bunch of you told me that I needed to watch it, and at first I was like, hell no, because I don't get into that psychic stuff. I really, really don't. But I gave her a chance, and once, all of that stuff that she said about the bellow, about Tylee, and I can't remember the boy's name now. That's so terrible, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, she was right on with that. And so I'm like, okay, let me give her a shot. And I was like, oh my gosh, listening to what she was saying. And she referenced this guy who looks like Darren from the original Bewitched. And I thought to myself, I think this dude, if he were clean shaven and didn't have glasses on, could look like a Darren. Yeah, JJ. Gosh, that's not even hard to remember. Jeez, Libby, get it together. Guess what, Kim Snuffleupagus? Wait a minute, come back here. You are going up to the board. You know why? That is next on my agenda. Thank you for noticing that Summer does do that quite a bit, because I have many of the photos and I wanted to put them all in a nice little file, but like I said, I got sidetracked. So they're all over the place in a big pile of messiness on my computer, but we're going to get to it, okay? Because there's just too many of them. And it starts happening when she's quite little. I mean, there's photos of her when she's, I would say, 2 or 3, where she starts doing that. So it's pretty gross, pretty unsavory.
And I wanted to show y'all this picture because you can kind of see where her hair is shaved on one side. There was a couple of people that were saying her hair was never shaved on one side. Yes, it was. And if you go watch the interview that Dawn and Candus done with the news crew, you'll see what I'm talking about because they talked about it.
Okay, I just wanted to stop it there. I'm sorry if this is annoying you all that I keep stopping it, but it's just what I do, okay? Anyway, the reason why she referenced the shaved head, which anyone who knows about this has seen those pictures where she's got that craziness, not just the fully shaved head or not the bald, but when she has like half of it shaved and the other half is hanging, you know what I'm talking about. I can see right now that it's either a video or a picture where she's wearing a little purple dress and she's got her hands on her hips and her brothers are on the dirt bikes and she's got her hair like that. She looks like a little rock star. But the reason why it's significant is because that those photos that creepy guy had, which she shows in her other video, lots of the little girls have that same kind of haircut. It's not like just all shaved. It's that little rock star haircut. So it's very bananagrams. That was a teacher joke.
But yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I'm starting to think that Dawn's house was a human trafficking house. It was basically just like a shack. And if you remember, well, you might not remember, you might not have seen it, but in a interview that Dawn done, he referred to his home as a shack. And I thought that was alarming. I'm starting to think that that was a sex trafficking house. And these are some of the people that have been convicted within recent, since Summer went missing. But this guy, I'm still trying to figure out who he is. But someone sent this to me, and I've been trying to talk to that person and find out where they got it. But haven't had a reply back. But this guy posted this to his Facebook on the same day that Summer disappeared. And as you can see, there is a Walgreens right across the street. Okay, his post was posted about 8 o'clock that night. So we know it was taken right before that. Look at these little bruises and stuff on her face. That's so sad, y'all. This is.
I'm sorry. Am I missing something? I don't, and again, not trying to be an a-hole. I just do not understand why it would be significant that someone, just some person, is standing there posing and there's a Walgreens in the background. So what? I don't get it. Can someone help me? Anyone? Because if you can help me, I will be so appreciative. I've been researching. Okay, Anne Frank, get it, girl. I got names on the creepy guy and the girlfriend. I got the names. Is it okay to post? Do not want to be disrespectful of the channel. Oh, would you email me? I would love it if you would email me that, Anne Frank, and your name is going on the board for a good reason. Thank you. My email is Libby Star for the missing at Gmail. Okay. So if anyone wants to send me anything, Don't send me gross stuff. Okay. I don't like that. But if you have some information or if you want to chit chat, there it is. Okay. Who said, okay, we may never find, oh, don't say that. I need to know, Yvette. We all need to know. We've got to. Yes, Carla, I did hear about the standard dozier. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And that came from Donna's reading, in case anyone is wondering. Betty Jo, I love you. Can't help you. I don't get it. Ooh, Catherine's in the house. Girl. I used to have half my hair shaved and feathers on the side. Get it, girl? But I was in cosmetology school at the time and on drugs, so I decayed. I feel you. Not with the cosmetology school, but the other part. Who is that dude? Why is someone saying Nita? Do you think I'm Nita? I'm Libby. Is Nita here? What's happening? Okay. So look up the judge there, Stephen. Oh, Buttercup. What? Okay. That's your homework. Everyone, that's your homework. Email me what you find. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to this. I'm muting myself.
This summer. There's her dog, Yucky. But yeah, guys, go check out my previous videos. You know, all the information that I came up with. You know, very, very alarming things. This was showing you how she's standing the exact same way as these children. And like I said, if you go check out my previous video, you'll understand more. I don't want to talk about the same stuff that I talked about in the last video. So I advise you guys, just go check out those videos and then watch this one and it'll all make sense. Okay, guys? But yeah, wanted to talk to y'all about that this morning and show y'all that new information I found. I was in shock when I realized that Candus was friends with that girl, you know, that had been charged with that. And she was letting her kids go over there. Not only that, the ring that is around all that is just so weird, guys. Every person that was like associated with each other, like, okay, for instance, everyone that was friends with Allison was friends with Candus, and everyone that was friends with Candus was friends with Allison. And there was only like 3 or 4 that were like that. And all 3 or 4 of them were alarming. They had alarming pictures, just very alarming stuff. And they're all from New York and Wisconsin. And they moved down here. I thought that was weird. And not only that, y'all, but they were following me too. I blocked about 10 people last night. I sure did. Because I was being followed. This guy, I'm still trying to find out who he is. I'm having a hard time. So if anybody knows who this is, please, if the comments are on, I don't ever know until after the video is posted, but if the comments are on, if YouTube allows it, please let me know.
Anybody know him? I don't know why we're trying to find him, but there's something about this hospital. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this is all about. Yeah, that face he's making is pretty scary looking. I can't handle watching right now, love. Okay, sweetie. Oh yeah, she's been watching my videos. Just kidding. But no, for real though. Y'all know I've been saying this from the get-go. When YouTube says Libby, 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 and the label. Oh my gosh. That was totally my song when I was a little girl. Yes. Oh, you're the best right now. Thank you so much for that. That just made me think of my grandma and grandpa being in there. Look here, my grandma and grandpa lived in a single wide. and it was teeny tiny, but you know what? They had a garden full of fresh fruits and vegetables, and it was the most happy, my most happy place to ever be. Morgues. It is missing but not forgotten, or something like that. Missing but never. Let me make sure. But I did put her in the description. See, missing but not forgotten. And I did link this video in the description. Okay. All right, let's get back to it.
I'm having a hard time. So if anybody knows who this is, please, if the comments are on, I don't never know till after the video is posted, but if the comments are on, if YouTube allows it, please let me know in the comments if you know who that is. All right, and this is the picture that I was telling everybody that this is where it all started. This for sale sign is where it all started. And you see this yellow SUV, guys?
Been saying it, but yes.
He's the dealer that lives down the road.
Yep.
Just so y'all know. Yeah. Isn't that weird? But, so anyway, I want to talk to y'all about that. I want to know what everybody else thinks. Do you all think that she was so sex trafficking? If so, who all do you all think was involved? Or who do you think, what do you think happened? I'm so curious as to what people think. I love hearing all of everybody's theories and everything on this. But me, myself, I do believe she was sex trafficked out of here. I do believe that Allison and H helped keep up with the location that day. Jose could have been the one to grab her, but I believe that H was with him, or Allison too, so that she would go. I also believe that grandmother was never at the swimming hole with Candus and H that day. I believe that it was Allison the entire time. And the person that took the video is Allison. Did you guys hear there was also a picture, the milk jug picture? Everybody was saying that this one. Everybody said that's a video. Well, guess what? I found out there's a picture too. So how did that happen? Because I remember Candus saying that her mom done it, and she told her to take a picture of Summer with her arms behind her head like she sleeps like her daddy. But her mom accidentally done a video. So where did that come from? Where'd the picture come from then? Dawn's the one that posted it.
Okay, well, in reference to that, let's say hypothetically that, Candus really did just want a picture of Summer with her arms up and she was sleeping like that. Hypothetical, okay? Just saying. I could buy, and I've said this before, I would buy it that Grandis accidentally took a video real quick. I've done that before. We've all done that before, have we not? And then once we realize it, then we'd go and actually take a picture. So I don't see why that's anything to get all revved up about. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff in that video and her previous video to get revved up about. And right now I'm going to show you, let's see, how should I do this? Because like I said, I wanted to put all those photos of Summer where she's standing like that in a, oh, here's the creepy guy that I think looks like Darren. So imagine him, no glasses and clean shaven. And I'm just saying because he's got a slim build, it looks like. And I remember her saying that, and his face is thin. I mean, I'm not saying he looks like his twin or anything, but I don't know. So that be that. Okay. So I'm going to show you these pictures of Summer where there's just too freaking many where she is standing in that protective way or sitting in that protective way. And I have a lot of them, and they're all mixed up with different. I want to make sure I don't miss any if I go back that way. Okay, well, first of all, let me share my screen. Okay, so this was my artwork. You know I gotta say that because I'm extra. Yes, people are, oh my gosh, that's not okay. Not okay. Okay, so see that little arrow there? And she's just grabbing that at that area or scratching or something. Listen, don't come for me because I'm just saying that there's too many photos of this where she's doing that. I know it's the potty training years. I thought about all of that. I'm just saying that I don't have literally, I don't have one single picture of my daughter doing that or my granddaughters doing that. Okay. So I find it troubling. Now, how do I get to the next one? Here we go. Okay, there we are again. That looks like the protective pose. She looks so pretty there. Look at her beautiful face, y'all. She's such a pretty girl. Okay, there's another. There's another. I don't know what all this. Okay, my next video is going to be the Candus Diaries. Oh, whoops. Okay, you see this here? Yep. Again. Go back over there, ma'am. Okay. And this is that same day, but look at, she's doing it again. So what's going on? What's going on, baby girl? No. Protective pose. Okay, that's the same one. Again. Oh, look at her smile. Look at her smile. And her Paw Patrol. So cute. Even with her hands in her pockets. Down there like that. Oh my gosh. Every time I zoom in, then I have to go back like that. Okay. I don't know who that child is, so I better keep moving. I don't even know where that picture came from. I didn't know I had it. This one I just took because this was a trip that they took, and I just was like, look at how Summer seems to be really quite happy with this lady here. I don't know if she's a family member or friend or what, but Summer just looks like she really likes this lady and she feels comfortable with her. All right, that's totally unrelated. Okay, there's another one. Whoops. There. This one I wanted to show only for the purpose of showing that it says 2019, and there were a lot of people who've said that no, they've only been going to that church for a couple of months. And I'm just pointing out that here's a picture from October of 2019, not 2020, and Robin is right there. So yeah. What is this? Oh, I think I was just showing that, like, look at how dirty she is, which, okay, fine, because they're somewhere out in the wilderness or whatever, but then she's eating. Jeez, wash your hands. Okay. This is a cute little pose, but again, like the crossing of the legs, I don't know. And then her face doesn't look happy. Not happy. Okay, you're seeing all my diary stuff now. I didn't want you to see that yet. Look away. Okay, there's again. Aren't there too many, you guys? Please tell me you think there's too many. Now this, this is going to be in the Candus Diaries video also, but I just wanted to show you here because all three, these three are all sitting there with their hands together. And I want you to notice that these, the three here are all frowning. And then this one here, he's cheesing. He was cheesing really big, but I didn't want to, I don't know. Some of these I blurred them out. Anyway, they just look pretty sad. Oh, she's adorable there and looks happy. Oh, this one here, look at Grandis's knees look to be in pretty good condition in February of 2019. This one I wanted to show because I really think it looks like Candus and baby girl have black eyes. Am I tripping? Yeah, am I tripping? Let me know. Let me know. Tina, I need you to... Oh, hey, hey, hey. Stop it. Stop it. I will throw something at you. They don't care. They don't care if I throw something at them. Nope. Okay, sorry, my husband just came home and so the dogs had to bark and be obnoxious and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Zoom in. Okay, I will zoom in. Yeah, so Candus definitely, I think, has a sore in her mouth. And then you see that bruise on Summer's face, right? But then look at her eye too. Embry's crying. Ooh, I just said her name. Too late, screenshot it. What? Okay, hold that thought. Oh, thank you, honey. My grandbaby's crying, but my hubs is gonna check on her. Okay, so Candus is swollen on the right side. Yeah, puffy. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's very sad. Oh, she had a bad dream, guys. To baby girl. Okay, let me see if there's any more. Oh, that one I just thought was precious beyond. Look at her. This was her birthday, you guys. I think the next one is going to be, oh, there's Grandy in the back. Oh, this one just, anyway, you can tell that's her birthday stuff there. And it looks like I think they were out of town here, but they could be just out of friends. I don't know. That's from Candus's diary. And here we have another one of these poses. I am happy that Summer looks very excited here. She's got her pretty little Frozen outfit on. She's got a lot of presents. So that's good to see, of course. Now this one I realize is super blurry, but you can see that Summer and the the brother in the front are frowning at this point. So who knows what just happened. And she's still got that stance where she's that protective stance. Okay, I just thought this one was fresh. So I had to show you, but look at that dirty wall and stuff. I don't like it. Dirty clothes all over the place. Unhappy faces again. Now here she was sick and going to the hospital evidently. No shoes on. Okay, oh shoot. Okay, so one reason I wanted to show you this is compared to what we saw where she was being held by that lady. And granted, this is a different day, whatever. Maybe she was in a grumpy mood. I don't know, but her, the way she's stiffening, I mean, she just looks like she doesn't want Candus to hold her. And I'm reading into that, but that's how she looks to me. Look at this. First of all, who are these kids? So that must be a friend, I'm guessing. And he's pointing that gun right in his face. Nice. Oh my gosh, I can't get, okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ooh, the baldies. Yeah, I'm not even going to say anything about that one. Okay. And here we are with this again. And, there she is. Okay. Doing something. She's not grabbing, but she's doing something there. It's like she's agitated. I don't know. Whoops. And then I don't know if this is H, but I know it's not Dawn. And I know this person is smoking and he doesn't look old enough to be. Just saying. This was in 2018. I don't know. There is that same kid who I think might be H. And again, this is 2018. And this looks like it's at a work site of Don's. That looks like H also at Warriors Path State Park, 2018. This one I just wanted to show. You probably have seen this in the Facebook groups, but someone did this just to show. And obviously these hairstyles are kind of out there for a little girl of the Candus Diaries. I know you all think she covered herself, and it could be she sometimes stand like that. Yeah, absolutely, Betty Jo. It could be just that. The reason that we're thinking that it might be something is because of the obvious reason of Don's past and his potential present. Because I just don't see, I don't see little girls standing like that a lot. So I don't know. Me too, Rocky. Me too. Yes, she is gorgeous. Yeah, so I think they were out of town. Back up. Oh, I'm sorry that I didn't see that asking me to back up. I apologize. If you notice, Candus looked nice early on, longer hair. Yep, you will be seeing that in the Candus Diaries. Yep. Okay, when you get to the pic of Allison's mom, Sherry, Candus Facebook, can you please? Oh, shoot. You might have seen a merry-go-round, yeah, when they were at the fair. Okay. So yes, it does go deep. It is sketchy AF. The carousel horse picture, please show again. So let me go see if I can find that. In the meantime, I will play this for those who may not have seen it already.
Where Candus go?
No. Yeah, I am. There's Mom, Dad.
Holy shit, you guys. You know how high we are? Holy fuck, that makes me sick, dude. Hang on, guys. Holy shit. Holy gosh, you're cracking. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so I got your mom on film. Holy God. Oh, I'm sorry. I can feel this thing swaying back and forth. You can feel it going back and forth. Look, there's mom down there. Look. Oh my gosh. That is so That's pretty cool. Look at sauce. I just got coffee somewhere over. That's cool. Way up here, y'all. If we fell from up here,
We could be.
we probably wouldn't live. I'll tell you that.
No, only yeah, we fell from.
Get over on the top of this thing.
Hey, there's one. Oh shit! No.
Hey, I can see our mountain from here, Wyatt. Way over there. Oh, that's cool. You can see everything from up here. Good smile, guys. Smile, guys. Oh, not on the top. Oh, no way. Not all the way on the top. Oh, my gosh. We're through. We're done. Oh, my gosh. Hey, brother. You see that? No, this right here.
Stop!
This bar.
Please
right
stop!
I just noticed that. Man, oh man.
I'm never going
That
on
can't be good. That thing's busted down there, boys. Man. It's moving too. Hey, you guys hang on. This fixing to break. That is fixing to break. It's moving. They're gonna have to shut this down.
Yeah, they're going to put me down first.
Hey, you guys hang on in case it does break for real.
If it breaks, will we die?
Yes, we can, so hang on if it does break.
What are we doing? Hang on.
We gotta get off of it. It'll jerk us. We might have to hang on if you hang on tight. Okay? Hang on tight, guys.
Dad, please don't let me die. We're not going. Tail out! Tail out, Dad, right now! Let us go!
They got bar up there. They got bar right there. It was opening this bar at the top, and then it's closed back down here. But up when we was up at the top, it was open up that far.
Let us out! Let us out!
Which bar was it? Right there. There's a big crack right there. See it? And it was open this far when we was at the top.
Yeah,
Right there. Right there. See the crack right there? Right there where the cables are hooked in? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You walked with me, foot. Hey, I just saw a carousel in that picture. Let me go back. Okay. I did not show you a photo that had a carousel, but this one sure does. So what's going on with this? I was pushing the thing further. Tired of down and can't. Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, he does need to flush himself. Absolutely. For real, Betty Joe. For real. I know. That's abusive. Telling a kid that. Absolutely. Yeah, Donna mentioned a beautiful carousel, Sweetie Pilo. Posted a pic of Summer on one in Gatlinburg. Kingsport has an old Herschel carousel. The upside down buildings are in the Gatlinburg too. Okay, so I don't know. But here they are on a carousel. Oh, who found Carly Trent? It was a Lawson. Donnie Lawson. Okay. Yep. Okay. So the last thing that I wanted to show you, and I wanted to have like particular parts to Nita, you're in the chat. Where are you, honey? Hi. I'm so glad you're here. Do you want to come up and say hi to anyone? Or to me? I'm glad you're in here. I'm glad you're doing good. So I think it was Sweetie Pie Low. It was either Sweetie Pie Low or Donna that referenced this documentary that I was like, I'm going to check that out. So I did, and I linked it in the description. And look here. It's okay, Nita. You got a video coming? Awesome. Y'all go check out Nita's World if you don't have her yet. She's a goodie. I love me some Nita. What was I saying? Damn it. See, I'm just like you, Nita. I can't look at this chat and remember what I'm doing. Darn it. Okay. So I'm going to share this, and I also put it in the description. Like I said, we're not going to watch the whole thing because it's over an hour. It's super duper triggering. Like I had to shut it off. I had to vomit. I just bleh. So you may want to exit now if you don't want any part of that, but it is called Just Melvin, Just Evil. And this MFer, let me just say this motherfucker, okay? He was, because he's deceased now, but he was a molester and a murderer, and he's still, he never really had to pay for it. He got sentenced to 8 years, I believe. And we're talking about on the daily was abusing girls, little girls starting at about age 2. No, that's a woman. Sorry, Kelly. That's his first wife. And yeah, so she's over here on her deathbed at this point in time. And I'm just going to pop through different parts of it. And if it's not what I was looking for, then I'm just going to go to the next one. Like I said, I was going to have this all figured out and written down the timestamps. And I got into something else and I couldn't get to it. So that's how that be going. Okay. Bear with me. All right. Mute myself.
Do you remember my mother? Anna Marie?
Oh, yeah.
What do you remember about her?
She was a nice little girl. Just a cute little girl.
One night, they come home drinking, and he was just literally beating the hell out of her. She's down on the floor. She had long hair, and he's dragging her across the floor, saying he was going to take her out and run over with a car. And I ran in his closet and got his 12-gauge shotgun and pulled the trigger. It just clicked because it wasn't loaded. Then he saw me and come across the room and threw me.
You put your hands down my mother's panties. She tried to shoot you with a gun.
And then I just went running out the house and down the road.
You were beating my grandma. She pulled a rifle out, tried to shoot you,
Stayed there a couple
but the gun was not loaded. So he knew you tried to kill him. How did he treat you?
He always treated me good. I got a brand new bicycle for my 13th birthday, brand new Schwinn. I think we were on welfare. He was still after me.
That guy could fix any damn thing from a roller skate to an earth mover. He is probably the sharpest guy with a wrench I've ever seen.
So the reason I wanted to include this clip is because this is his son. I believe his stepson, but I'm not positive. And this dude has nothing but wonderful things to say about this guy. Okay, and the guy he's talking about is his dad, his stepdad, who absolutely 100% molested on the daily his 4 daughters in that family. And then he went and started a new family and molested all those little girls as well. He is literally a piece of shit. And my point of showing this, you'll see, but it shows how entrenched this is in this family and how it affects each of them differently. He pretty much, what he did, in my opinion, ruined those girls' lives. And now he's rotting in hell.
What was life like then?
Pretty mixed up, pretty confusing.
He just got punched around and found a break in, the old style batteries. Found a break. Put a couple screws in there, jumped up in that thing and started it up. 2 screws and the damn thing was running.
He didn't belong in our family, and there was nothing else kid could do about it.
He took the engine out of the Bonneville, adapted everything over and put it in that Plymouth. I'm like, Jerry, come and be with me. Make something of yourself. I will help you. She gave us some thought.
And you do. Oh.
Why do you think she'd have a problem basically being your wife?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Oh. You like tough shit? I think he's sick. Because he's trying to get me, and I think that's sick.
So just some background here. That dude is not the dude. That's not Melvin. Okay. That is his son. And what they're talking about now is that he wanted this woman. It's called Just Melvin, Just Evil. And it's in the description. He wanted her to come and live with him and be his mate. But they are half siblings. And he didn't think that was a problem. Because what the hell? I don't know.
I was sick. I hadn't seen him for a long time. When I was living up in Washington, he came and he seen me. And we went for a walk out in the apple orchard because I was working at an apple orchard. And he grabbed my boob.
I think two consenting adults, whatever they deem is right, is right. You know, to hell with what the rest. There's having sex with your daughter ain't right. There's a lot of guys that do it.
I went like that and just said, knock it off. And I headed back to the house.
To kill someone, that's definitely wrong. But to have sex with a stepsister, I don't see where that is all that wrong.
Well, half sister. You have
The next day in Sunday school. Mom was out drinking. He had come home and went to bed. And pretty soon he hollers, Anna Marie. And he hollered 2 or 3 times. And I went to his bedroom door. And he said, get over here. He pulled me down on top of him.
I thought that might be the end of it. Wasn't that lucky?
I went in and went to bed. And pretty soon Melvin came in and got in bed. And within a couple minutes, he's reaching over and putting his hands in my... Hooked a hose up to my car.
I called the paramedics and just went out on stage.
Our champions hail from Los Angeles. Sally Dewhurst, who hosts her own...
Right here.
Which of the kids were you closest to?
June, I guess.
June is kind of your favorite?
Yeah.
You know, my mother actually walked in on the two of you when he was molesting you. Is it because you block all of this out that you don't recall?
I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
Do you remember giving Jerry and her friends tampons to have sex with them?
No.
Tampons. I mean, that was a good one for him when we got on the rag. It wasn't even buy us tampons only because you get to do something or something. Oh, wait a minute. That's not too good.
The bastard.
I don't think I was that blind, but maybe I was. But I was there constantly. I wasn't out and about drinking or anything. I was.
So that's the second wife. The first wife knew about it, but evidently didn't do anything about it. And now is all pissed off about it. Okay. And then this chick here is his second wife, and she totally denies it, even though all of her daughters say what he did to them. So the whole reason I'm showing you any of this is to show you that this family secret bullshit is not, it's not really a secret, and but it's covered up and it's normalized to the point that they think they really don't see that it's wrong, which kind of reminds me of somebody. I don't know who I'm talking about.
I was there all the time with my kids. Andy was born in 60. Denise was born in 62.
What's your relationship like with Venice now?
Right now, beyond.
Bobby was born in 60.
Did your mother teach you?
No. I taught her with a stroller.
Mm-hmm.
She had to push the stroller. The kids would pull it and make her walk. She didn't like that. Well, then she got to move it around, and then we lost it.
What exactly are you diagnosed with?
Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. She was born congenital, no hip sockets, no knee joint, and a club foot, which is trying to put his, you know what, inside of me. I was too small.
When I was 3, that's when he started with his penis, yes. Oh, twisting. Doing the twist and shout. You know, who could do the twist? And I did the twist, and shoot, I won 25 cents. Oh, yay.
If he got it quarter of the way inside of me, I would get paid a quarter, or half a way, 50 cents. The whole way was $1.
What if you just said no?
He wouldn't listen to the word no. He didn't like the word no.
Exchanged cash or whatever, and said, now you got to go down here and please him. Either give him a head job or...
He decided to take me someplace, either to the dump or... It was mainly to the dump.
Prostitution. Oh, okay, well, we were out in the dumps.
Where nobody could hear you scream, nobody could hear you cry. It hurts.
But then we'd meet somebody on the way back, and he would exchange cash or whatever, and said, now you got to go down here and please him. Either give him a head job or spread your legs. And you better be nice, because if you ain't nice, I'm going to take it out on you later. He got money. Lots of money.
So
Took pictures. He even took pictures. That's sick. Yeah, he knew it. I know you knew it. And I was flirting along, and all of a sudden he said, no.
You're 16.
Okay, so this is where she is talking about when her nephew came to see her, and I think he was 16, and he was a handsome young man. She's, I don't know how much older, but she is older, and that is her nephew. Okay. And she's telling about how she had a crush on him, and she's giggling like it's some kind of normal thing. But you got to think about how she grew up with a monster doing what he did. Yeah, I know.
I felt like it was my fault. I did something bad, but I thought that I deserved it, and it was a punishment. This is like the only really bad dream that I get scared. It's this rope, and it comes closer and closer, and I don't know what it means, but I don't have him anymore.
Where are you standing?
I'm standing on the other side of the room.
And the rope is coming directly at you?
Yeah.
Do you feel safe in life in general now?
Yeah.
Who makes you feel safe?
My mom, my brother sometimes. He can be a real brat. And Reggie, my mom's boyfriend.
Are you close with Grandpa Chest?
Sort of. I don't see him much anymore.
How do you feel when you go around him?
I feel sad.
But you know he's a child molester, and you know what he did to your mom. Why would you want to feel close with him?
Because I will always love him, but he won't be forgiven. But he's part of a family.
No,
No, I just had one.
That's what it was. And father.
And you're the best. Yeah.
Yeah. The most disgusting human being God ever created, and he taught me to hate.
Where did you say you grew up?
I grew up right here. No place else, right here.
How long did you live here?
Oh, about 30 years.
That's him. That's Melvin.
Do you have a birthday coming up?
No, I just had one.
That's what it was. And Father's Day was last week.
Yeah.
Did anybody come and visit you?
No. God damn it.
Denise didn't come and visit?
No. Throw that over the bank.
Well, I used to take him out to Fred's for biscuits and gravy. Well, I can't do that anymore. Just too hard to do. And so I just decided I'll take him to him.
Did you molest Denise?
No.
What about Pamby?
No.
Well, I talked to them in depth about it. I read the court transcripts.
And now I'm taking him pancakes.
I read how you'd bring them into your bedroom, ask them to rub your back. You wore no clothes in bed. Then you'd have them lie next to you and you would molest them.
Yeah, can you rub me? Can you rub me?
Nope. I didn't do it.
So every Sunday now you bring him blueberry pancakes.
Yeah. If I'm not there when he thinks I should be there, then he
This.
You don't remember holding Pammy down, hurting her legs, and her telling you to get off of her?
Nope.
Nobody can hear you scream. Nobody can hear you cry.
You don't remember molesting?
I had to put that up there, Betty Joe, because the whole time, anytime they came back and shot this part right here where he's by this water, I envisioned myself pushing him into that water so many times. I really thought that maybe it was going to happen. Like maybe the grandson, that's who's talking to him right now, maybe he was going to do it. Unfortunately, he never did. But the end is pretty good, y'all.
Janice?
Nope.
June and Jerry?
No, God damn it.
Do you remember giving Jerry and her friends tampons to have sex with them?
No.
Tampons. I mean, that was a good one for him.
You even put Ben Gay on your penis and penetrated Pamby with it. Do you remember doing that?
No.
I still got the scar inside of me.
You burned her physically inside. Why did you do that?
I didn't do that, son of a bitch. Now shut it up. Now.
You gave her a quarter if you were allowed to go a quarter of the way in. 50 cents halfway.
Half away, 50 cents.
$1 all the way.
The whole way was $1.
Don't be stupid. I'm going to show you how goddamn able I am to get up out of this wheelchair and knock the dog shit right out of you. You want to see that? Huh?
Keep in mind, he already did go through the court proceedings and was found guilty and only had to, I don't know if he only served 8 years or if he was only charged with an 8-year sentence, but he's still lying about it to the point that he's just so pissed. He's pissed. He can't believe this. Does it sound like anyone else we know?
How evil are you?
Do you want to see?
Tell me.
I say, do you want to see?
You put your hands down my mother's panties.
Huh? You what?
You put. What does that feel like?
I don't know what it feels like to have knots in your head.
He took a polygraph examination and flunked it miserably. And one of the questions was, did you kill the nurse?
Why would they make something like that up?
Don't have any idea.
If you score a -7 on a polygraph examination, you're considered deceptive. That's the word they use. He scored a -16.
Okay, so here they're talking about how a nurse showed up to the house. I don't know how she got involved. If you want to go watch the documentary, like I said, I linked it in the description, but there was a nurse involved that was like, I'm not going to let you do this to these girls anymore. And he killed her. The girls were home. Some of them heard it only, and some of them witnessed it. Yeah, he killed the nurse. And this dude is telling about, oh yeah, he miserably failed the polygraph. Yet,
Do you remember the police asking you questions about it?
They didn't ask me any questions about it.
He denied and denied and denied. And then at one point near the end of this interview, I asked him about the fireplace poker.
The police never investigated?
Nope.
I know they did. I spoke to the police.
You're lying or they're lying, one of the two.
And an expression came over his face to me was, how do you know about that?
Do you remember Lonnie Lawson?
Yeah.
And he finally, near the end, he leaned forward in his chair and he slapped himself on the leg. He said, okay, I'm going to tell you. Okay.
I remember Lonnie Lawson.
He scooted forward in the chair and I knew he was going to at that point tell me that he did this.
What did you tell him happened?
And he said no. No, he threw his hands up, waved them around and said no. And sat back. And that's all. He didn't say, no, I didn't do it. He said no.
I didn't tell him nothing that happened.
I came back, met with the district attorney's office, presented the case to them along with a warrant. I wanted to arrest Melvin Just. I felt there's enough evidence to arrest him. I think there is today.
Melvin Just got away with murder. They can prove it now. The case is open. They can prove it.
I called Denise and told her I was coming back up there. And she said that he had had a stroke.
Because he's in a nursing home. California would have to extradite him back and pay the cost of his nursing home. They won't do that.
Oh, go, run, Sharon, go.
now they're all going to see him in the nursing home. So
he said he was gonna eat.
One of the daughters, that one that just said, that's my daddy, she does not remember, nor does she believe that she was abused, but she's the only one of all of these girls. And yeah, we'll just leave that right there.
We got wild dogs running around. That's what you been doing.
Chasing girls.
Oh, yeah? Did you catch any?
Huh?
Did you catch any? You never can catch them?
No.
They run too fast, huh?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, you heard that right. He literally just said he's been chasing girls. And they're sitting there in their room, in his room. Now, only one of those women is the one who said that he did not abuse her. All of the other ones said he absolutely did. Daily, violently, disgustingly, just bleh, barf bag time.
Dang it. I don't believe I was ever penetrated by him for the simple reason that when I was 15 and I was engaged, I finally gave my virginity away and I bled after sex. Unlike my little sister who don't ever recall bleeding after she had sex.
Not about.
So you got a room by yourself?
No. Another guy with me.
When is the last time Melvin Jest attempted to molest you?
Yeah, look at that.
A couple years ago. He told me he was going to take me out for my birthday, and it ended up that he took me out to the woods. He knew I couldn't run. I had one leg that was fused and one leg that was in a brace. He told me to keep it a secret, but he did pay me.
He did pay you.
He paid me $1 because it went in all the way, but it did hurt.
Hang on. I'm going your way. I can't believe I lower myself so much. I put myself through so much shit just so I can finish this shit out. I mean, life is just not like that. To put back on a shelf to forget my ass. You can only forget so long. Until somebody brings it up or a bottle breaks. Then you have to go clean the shit up.
I skipped the part where they show where all of them live and how they live. And there's really only one of them. I think, I did show her. She has the short hair, real put together looking and pretty. And she's the one who, her son actually put together this documentary, right? That's the grandson. And the other ladies pretty much are addicted. Most of them have attempted to take their own life at one point. A couple of them more than one time. A few of them are homeless, one lives in a camper, one lives in the back of a van. He ruined them. He single-handedly ruined them.
Fuck. It's a piece of shit. And I want to hurt myself because I am. Because I don't know how to release it, and I just keep stuffing it in. It feels like this big bomb inside of me that just wants to explode. I'm ready to go.
He just goes on as though nothing ever happened. Graham and Denise say, "Oh, that's just Melvin." But I'll never let him forget what he did to my mom or to the rest of the family. So why did you molest the children?
I didn't molest the goddamn kids. If you don't get off that fucking subject, I'm gonna know it's you pretty quick.
I never did get off that fucking subject, but I did keep my promise. Although he somehow managed to escape a life in prison, a few months after our last conversation, Melvin just died.
I want to greet all of you here today and let you know we appreciate you being here. And we've come to honor the memory of Melvin Just. Colossians 3:20, children, obey your parents in everything, for this pleases the Lord. It also pleases your parents. And then it will turn around and please you again because they'll treat you nice. You'll do about anything for them. Melvin's first wife, Faye, wishes she could be here. And his second and present wife, Venice, who is here, his three natural daughters, June, Jerry, and Janice. Also, his stepdaughters, Bobby, Denise, Pamby, and Ann. and some of his grandkids, among them is Ron, Clarissa, and Frankie. God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. Melvin was a terrific mechanic. He loved his cars. He loved to read the Bible and read his Bible cover to cover several times.
Here comes some mic drop moments. Y'all, get ready. Get ready. This is so awesome.
Not changed subject, but you know what? This is Mel, and I love him very dearly. And he's from my heart. He treated me really bad, and he treated me sorrow, and he treated me with respect. And he's my man, and I understand that he's gone, and I'm glad because he's a one of a kind. And I don't care what you say or what anybody else says, but it comes from my heart.
Hey, girl.
And this is where it's at. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
It's going.
Right on.
Yes.
Right on. Who was it that came up?
That was Bobby.
That was Bobby. I'm Jerry. I don't know what you know about him or anybody else, but he was a very mean and ugly person to me because he was a child molester and a murderer. But he was cool when he built beach buggies and let us have our fun with down the river, but I would never want to sit on his lap. I'm actually glad he can't hurt nobody else.
Yeah. Thank you, Jerry.
Hey, Dad.
Bless your heart.
He
And
didn't
here.
like there.
There.
Here. God bless you,
And there's
children.
another thing. There's another something I'm going to put in this grave. It's a knife and a piece of super glue because they're all dickheads.
He's be with him.
Okay.
Now,
Thank you,
let's
Jenny.
drink up.
Give us some good memories.
The minister's
Also,
like, okay.
Go ahead,
My
Jim.
sisters and the way they're acting, they obviously had too much alcohol. I drink, I control myself, okay? My dad was an awesome man. He was an awesome man. He had his problems, as does everybody.
Sure.
Everybody has their faults. Nobody's perfect. We weren't meant to be perfect. Jesus died on the cross for our sins.
Thank you, Lord, for Melvin. Our friend the mechanic, we commit to dust. We pray that his memory will always linger with us. We thank you for his memory today.
Does anybody else want to throw dirt on it? Can we just bury him now?
I didn't get a piss on his grave yet.
Ladies, you'll have to behave, please.
At least I didn't say, hey. I had to go ask to get permission to come up and see about having sex or something with him so I can have some tampons. You know, I didn't say that. That was part of my fucking life with him. You know, you had a different relationship than I did.
I think what they should have done to my dad and everybody like him is to take stick off, and super glue it to his forehead because it had nothing but dickheads.
I can't believe I dug my dad's grave, my own dad's grave. And I dug his grave.
It's time to weep, time to laugh, time to mourn, and a time to dance.
Hey. Well, look at that. Who's got the music?
Let's bow together in prayer. Will someone come and kind of control what's happening here?
Blow my nose on the Kotex. Jesus Christ.
June, can I have that bottle?
I think it's a pretty nice memorial right now, don't you?
How about a wish that it stopped raining?
Oh, but no, because you know what? The sun's shining, and if you watch right over here, there should be a rainbow coming right up. See it? See it? I'm telling you, look. It's right there.
I see it.
Yep. You betcha. No, hey. And that's God's promise that the earth will never be flooded again. It's in the Bible.
In Jesus' name, and everybody said amen.
Amen.
Okay, so that was Just Melvin, Just Evil, complete with Libby notes and your wonderful chatter in the background. And yes, that minister was like, Can you all behave yourselves? No, we can't, sir. We can't. You know why? Let us tell you why. And they did. And it was amazing. And I'm pretty sure somebody did pee on the grave. So that said, I am going to say good night to you all. God bless you. Please keep praying for Summer Moon Utah Wells. Let us also pray that the ones who do things in darkness will be brought to light, will be brought to repentance. And if not, will experience a slow and painful death and then the rest of their time in hell. Good night.